Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I want to talk to you about the idea of boosting Instagram posts. Okay, I see a lot of people in the landscaping industry that spend a ton of money just boosting posts on Instagram when they're at a stage in business where they no longer should be. Okay, you need to graduate from that method and implement things that are a little bit more advanced, but will help you get higher quality leads that will want bigger projects that will actually have money without you having to spend hours and hours and hours of your time trying to pre-qualify people, trying to contact people, and just doing a lot of things that are no longer worth your time. So let's dive into it. Now, when it comes to boosting Instagram posts, you need to take into account the stage of your business. Okay, the way I think about it is if you're making less than 30K a month, okay, you should be boosting posts because boosting posts will help you get a lot of volume. You get a lot of people messaging you, and that gives you experience when it comes to selling, with working leads, with managing people, and you get to learn a lot from that. But once you cross that 30K a month milestone, you no longer need to be talking to 50, 100 people every single month trying to find the right leads for your business, okay? Because at that point, you already should know how to sell. You should already know how to manage people. You should already know how to work leads. Now what you need to do is maximize the amount of qualified people that you talk to, and you need to spend less time talking to unqualified leads, okay? That's the biggest thing you need to change when it comes to acquiring new customers. Now, let me break down exactly why I think this way and how Instagram posts and different systems work to help you get more leads that are qualified depending on the stage of business. Let's dive into my computer here and I'll show you everything. All right, now the difference between boosting posts and building your own advertising system that helps you, actually get leads that are pre-qualified so that when you talk to someone, there's a very good chance they're serious of completing a project and that they want to work with you is the process of acquiring the leads. Okay. So for example, boosting posts essentially looks something like this, okay? So it's like you have a net, and I'm gonna make an ugly net, but it doesn't really matter if you know what you're looking at. So there's a net, and here are the fish in the pond, okay? You have a bunch of fish, you have some big ones, some small ones, some very big ones, right? By throwing the net into the pond, you are gonna probably catch all of these guys, or a big chunk of these guys like this. The problem with that is that you will have to then sort through every single lead to see if they're qualified or not. So you may find like a very big fish, which is great, but you're gonna have to spend a lot of time going through each and every small leads that may not be qualified, or they may be like super small projects, and it's a waste of time. Now, like I said, I think this is good for people that are making less than 30K a month because it helps them learn how to sell, how to deal with different types of people, how to manage people, right? And it's a very important opportunity to learn all those skill sets. But once you're past 30K a month, you should have a very good idea on how to sell projects. You should know how to deal with people, how to manage people, right? And at that point, this no longer serves you in any way. You're just wasting time and money getting leads that are probably not going to be good for you, or you will probably get some good leads, but you're going to have to spend a lot of time sorting through all of the leads to find them. Okay, now when you build your own advertising system, this is what it looks like. Okay, instead of it being a net, right, it's more like a spear. Okay, because now you have small fishes and little fishes and really big fish, and now the thing here is that you don't have to go for those little fishes, right? You can start targeting what a person you want to work with, right? And it's a lot faster to sift through, right? And that's mainly because of what happens after the ad. In this process, right, and let me just draw it out for you, right? So we have the ad, so we have the photo or the video or whatever it is, and we have the copy, right? And all that, you have your logo here. Now, there's two paths here. So boosting posts, okay, it's gonna look like this. And then your own advertising system is gonna be down here. All right, so this is what boosting posts looks like. It's like a net, like I said. So we have the ad, okay, and from the ad, when you boost posts, people will most likely go to Messenger, okay, if that's the goal that you set up. So from Messenger, there's a couple things you can do. Now, what I recommend is that you do everything in your power to get people off the platform, okay? So if you're doing under 30K a month, this is what you want to do. You want to boost your post at the beginning and get people to message you on Messenger, okay? Now, as soon as they message you, you need to get in touch with them within 5 minutes. So in less than 5 minutes, you need to reply, okay? If you're available, if you're busy, if you're at a sales appointment, an estimate, and that's obviously more important. But if you are not doing anything else and you see a lead come in, you need to get back to them right then and there. You cannot waste time, okay? So less than 5 minutes, you need to get back to those leads that come in, and your job is to get them off the platform. So the best way to do this at that stage, right, because you're not going to have any infrastructure in terms of landing pages and things like that, so you just want to get their phone number and shoot them a text or call them. Calling is always better, okay? As long as they know that you're going to call them, then calling is always better because you can talk to them a lot faster, you can get the answer you need faster, and you can qualify them faster. From there, of course, you book your estimate, you send them a quote or a bid, whatever it is, and you close. That is the method for boosting posts. Okay, now the reason I think this will get you a lot of unqualified leads is because of the volume. Okay, because boosting posts and sending people to Messenger, it's so easy to just press a button and send a message, right? Nobody has to go through any barriers, any processes that makes them, think or challenges them or has friction to it. A lot of people will do it, even if they're not serious about it. Now, the advertising system, okay, it's a little bit more complex, but it is definitely worth it because then you know that the leads that you're getting are going to be actually serious about doing something or completing a project or whatever it is that you're offering. Okay, so with your advertising system, what's going to happen is people are going to click on the ad and they're going to go to a landing page. On the landing page, we're going to have a survey. Okay, and this survey is going to have barriers. Okay, this means that it's going to be hard for everybody to go through this process, right? Because not everybody will have the answer to the questions we're asking. Okay, and it's also time consuming. If someone isn't serious, they're not going to spend 5 to 10 minutes filling out a form or something, right? They're just not going to do it because they're not invested in. If somebody's actually serious, then they will actually spend time filling out a form and giving you details about what they want. Now, the key here is that from the survey, less than 10% will actually convert into a lead. And that is good, okay? And I'll explain to you why in just a second. The reason we want to get less than 10% of people to become a lead is because if you're getting, 20, 30, 40, 50% of people becoming a lead, then that tells me that not everybody's going to be qualified and there's an issue with the barriers that we've set up, okay? So I want there to be a very good limit of people that actually go into our pipeline and become a lead for our client. Because if you're getting, like I said, more than, let's say, 20%, and I mean, if you're getting 15%, then that's fine. That's not a problem. I'm just saying if you're getting a lot of leads from this system, and when I say a lot of leads, I don't mean like if you get 50 leads in a month, it's bad. It's great. But, it's the ratio. How many people are going into the page and how many people are becoming a lead? So we just want to make sure it's limited. That is not everybody that can become a lead into your business. Now, after the survey, people will become a lead. Okay, which is obviously what we want. And after they become a lead, we have a booking page. Okay, automatically after they fill out the survey, they're a lead. They automatically get redirected or taken to a booking page where they can pick a date and time for their estimate. Okay, and I'll explain why we do this in a sec. So as you can see here, we want less than 10% of people to become a lead, but I want, as many people as possible. So anything above 50% booking rate, I'm happy with. The reason I have these numbers like this is because I want to make it hard for people to actually become a lead for my clients' companies, right? But I want it to be extremely easy for them to book a call, okay? Because after they fill out the survey here, then I know that they're very likely to be good leads. And why would I want to put anything in between a good lead and an estimate on my client's calendar? Okay, now of course, there's going to be certain things that happen in between these things, or even, or before we even get to the estimate, there's certain steps we take to double qualify leads. So for example, our clients can call the leads and just double check that they have a good budget, that it makes sense for what they want and everything. We can double check that they're in the right location, which has never been an issue, to be honest. So it's not like they book an estimate and then we don't do anything else, right? Rather, we continue to qualify them until we actually, have our client go out and give them a quote. Now, after the estimate, it's the same as this. We give them a bid or a quote and then they close. But the key difference is how much time you have to spend qualifying leads here versus here. Because here, the qualification is done right here in the survey, okay? In the case of boosting posts, the qualification is done by yourself through calling or texting customers, okay? And you can spend hours and hours talking to people that are just not a good fit, and it's annoying, right? But like I said, if you're making less than 30K a month, you should definitely do this because you learn a lot from it, okay? And it's valuable knowledge. But look, if you're making more than 30K a month, if you know how to sell your projects well, right? If you have a 30% close rate or higher, and you already have experience dealing with people, then why are you going to waste your time and money getting leads that are just really unqualified? Okay, so if you're making more than 30K, I have a link right below this video that's going to show you how we can help you set up this system. Right now, I just showed you the whole thing, how we did it, so you could just take it and run and implement it yourself. But if you want to hand and implement this for your business, then I highly recommend that you just click that button below. I'll give you a couple more details on how it all works. And if you want, you can book a call. If not, then it's fine, right? It doesn't matter. But yeah, that is it for this video, okay? If you liked it, I would really appreciate it if you would just hit the like and subscribe button down below so that I know that you liked it and that you know when I share more videos like this one. So have an awesome day and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.